How you doing, Glenn?
I'm doing good.
I'm so glad you could take some time out to see me from the busy tour. You're on the second leg.
I came just to see you giggle.
Giggle? You've heard about my giggle? What was the first concert you ever went to?
Black Sabbath.
That's so cool.
With Ozzy Osbourne. I was about this tall, me and my friend, and it was totally oversold, and the crowd was just, like, we were waiting to get in line with so many people, and it was going back and forth, all the people. I thought we were going to tramp because we were just these little kids, so everybody's about this big, and we were like, it was really funny. Where was it? It was somewhere in Jersey. I forgot.
What do you hope that people that see Danzig as their first concert remember?
Actually, last night there was a bunch of them. It was their first Danzig concert. It was their first concert. And,
I'm excited.
Yeah, they were just like pumped. They were just out of their minds. God, I can't believe what's coming on.
Well, in 10 years, if someone asked them what was your first concert, what do you hope they remember from the show?
That it was wild.
Blew their minds?
Yeah, pretty much changed their life.
Wow.
With all this footage, you had 4 cameras set up in Irvine, all the European footage, and then eventually it became the Mother video, which it really irritated me because they never gave me a big budget to do anything. I did this like for a quarter of a budget that this other person had put in a bid for, and it was the same thing with any of the other videos I directed, and it turns out the only 2 that really ever got played on your station were ones I directed for like no money.
Right.
And then this one, you know, was done again for really no money, and it got the most airplay ever. All the comic shows. Yeah. So this is one of them.
But these guys carry a lot of the erotic line?
Yes.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about stuff that's out?
It's very adult in nature.
A little sexy, isn't it?
Sexy, violent. We have a erotic horror line that self-explanatory.
Sure.
It's erotic horror. Sometimes it's horrific, sometimes it's erotic, sometimes it's both. And it's very graphic. So you'll probably never see it on MTV.
Right.
Okay.
Does your mom read? Does your mom read a lot of it?
I don't know. I'll see. I'm sure. She probably look at it and go, heck, Glenn.
Are your parents, like, do they come to shows when you go through?
The funniest is, of course, when I was growing up and doing it all, they were just like, get a real job or whatever. Right. And, you know, like whenever I'd come home or whatever. But, you know, recently I wrote a song for Johnny Cash. And so my dad was very happy, and I got him a signed autographed picture from Johnny and his wife, June, and he was just like...
You finally made it, son.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you're in a band, you know. Just keep singing about Satan, yeah.
Was that the plan at the time?
No, we basically, well, I'm not allowed to swear in here, but I'll just say we set out to just, what I wanted to do was shake things up instead of using the 4-letter word. Gotcha. I like that. Shake it up a little. Well... You want me to say the other word?
No. Let's keep it clean today, Glenn.
Okay. Basically, to cause trouble.
Yeah.
And to say things no one else was saying or didn't have the guts to say, which is still kind of what I like to do. I like to say things people don't have the guts to say or wouldn't say. They'd say it in private, but they wouldn't say it in front of people.
Right.
So that's the kind of stuff I like to say.
So people could sort of live vicariously through you.
I don't know if they can or they can't, but I have to live my own life.
That's right. Do you not like talking about the Misfits?
I don't mind. It's
an important part.
It was a starting. You know what? What's really funny is now people like Rolling Stone or Circus, all these people want to talk about that stuff, and I'm like, you know, you should have talked to all of us bands back when it was really important, and you thought it wasn't important, and now you've seen the impact it's had on music, especially bands like us, Bauhaus, tons of bands, Minor Threat, Black Flag. Now they want to talk about it, and you know what? Their business is reporting on music, and they should have did it back then when it was news.
They missed the ball.
Exactly.
Missed the boat, so to speak.
So now.
But like, I don't know, the Misfits, not to like kiss your ass in any way, but it's like the Misfits still totally stand up. Like, I mean, me and my friends will sit around and still listen to Misfits records, and it still holds up.
It's a testament to, you know, just instead of writing for money, writing for music. And all that that's why the Velvet Underground stands up, and, you know, Bauhaus, which happens to be one of my favorite bands, that stuff, to me, still stands up. I can listen to that stuff forever.
Show me how the gods kill.
Creative, you know, input that goes into each video. Is that your vision, and you work with directors, or how does the process sort of come to be?
I'll pick a director, or Rick will call me up, you know, Rick Rubin. He'll say, you should see this director's reel. Oh, you see this guy's work, it's pretty wild. I think you should do this song or that song, and we'll talk about it. As far as the Can't Speak video, the idea for the black contacts and the ring light was mine. Those are like full eye contacts, are very uncomfortable. Wow. And then both Brick and I were into a lot of political stuff. Chose the people who would appear in the back, like Farrakhan. And a lot of people don't even know who Farrakhan is.
Like, not cheaper, but like a little more thought conscious of sinking.
I've always been thought conscious about that kind of stuff. When we did Can't Speak and I saw the budget that it came in at, I was pretty pissed off because I didn't think it warranted it. Although I liked the video, I thought it could have been done cheaper.
Yeah.
And then the new one was done on a much smaller budget, and I like it more than Can't Speak, so for sure.
I go for that short to the 40s.
This one's good. Well, this one broke the other night, but even if it turns I go out with this.
That's pretty.
It goes in like a spoon. It just takes it right out.
I'm so scary. I'm scared now.
I'm scared. Teaching you how to defend yourself.
Oh, that's right.
Against Ricky, you're gonna come on the show and attack you. Where's my show? I want my show back.
The opening bands are usually working out. You know, what goes on the road? How do you stay in such good shape?
Sleeping.
Sleeping?
No, it's hard to find a gym on the road, and then if you're not totally wiped from the night before, you know, from the show.
Right. Well, that's a workout.
Well, you get dehydrated, and especially wearing stuff like this.
That's a nice rubber
I used to have a worse one. It was like a fight every night between me and the shirt. Who was gonna win? Because it was long sleeve, and I mean, if I just picked my arm up, water would just drain out. So again, if you have the energy to go and do a workout, then you have to find a place to work out and get there. And sometimes you have radio interviews, or you have to talk to people like yourself.
Like myself today here at St. Mark's Comics.
Right.
Who do you consider your peers musically? I mean, because you kind of said before that you're sort of in a genre of your own. Who do you?
I can just tell you the kind of stuff I listened to when I was growing up. And that was Above and Underground, New York Dolls. I had two older brothers, so I heard everything from Blue Cheer to The Doors. I listened to a lot of blues growing up. I had been in a few bands. Black Sabbath, of course, the early Black Sabbath, which is pretty much a lot of people listen to that. And Alice Cooper, early Alice Cooper, and so many other bands.
Yeah.
There's just so many.
Do you like any new bands at this point? I mean, besides the ones you have on tour, like as far as like stuff maybe we wouldn't expect you to listen to, like do you?
I like the new PJ Harvey record.
On tour, we're opening for Danzig right now.
Korn, very heavy, young band, it's good, and Marilyn Manson is one of my favorite bands.
Yeah.
So we try to take out bands that not only I like, but who I think are effing things up, and
right.
A lot of people are scared to take out. We've taken out Jenna Torturers. We took out Zombie a long time ago. We did a double tour with us in Soundgarden back on the second record. We like to take out bands that, you know, at the moment should be heard.
Do you ever try to take out bands that like will kind of challenge you as far as the live show, that'll make you feel like you have to sort of, you know?
I feel like all the bands are like that. I mean, the people want to see a lot of good bands. I know a lot of bands that do what you're talking about, where they take out bands that
are really boring.
Yeah.
So they come up and just like not even do much and just like
yeah,
look
exactly.
Good.
So
so you're pushing the limits a little.
Yeah. Well, see, we've tried to, in the beginning. We tried to get on a lot of tours, but no one would let us on the tours.
If I had a band, I would have took you.
No, I wish, because they just didn't. You know, they didn't want the competition. And it shouldn't be competition. It should just be a great show. Everybody's there playing great music, but unfortunately, a lot of the older bands feel like it's a competition, or they feel like they feel threatened, or they feel like they have to, you know, they're on the run, or you know, it's only about playing a great show and
giving people their money's worth.
Exactly.
Okay, before you were in a position to take bands out like Marilyn Manson and Korn, you know, you were opening for certain people. Like, what was the?
No, we never got Slayer.
I saw you open for Slayer.
Slayer. I was just gonna say Slayer's the only band who ever gave us a shot.
Really?
To open for them. Before the album was released, we did 4 shows across the country with them.
You still dress up for Halloween? Would you be psyched if kids were, if someone told you that a lot of kids in their town dressed up as Glenn Danzig for Halloween? Would you be proud of that?
I see them all the time.
Oh, you do?
They come to my shows. Not even Halloween.
Every night of the year, though.
It was really funny. The first Danzig show was down in New Jersey at this old gig, Trend City Gardens.
City Gardens, so been there many times.
Yeah. Me and Erie walk in, and there's 2 guys dressed up as me and Erie from Sandman, standing there, like trying to get people to like get them to think that they were me and Erie. It was hilarious. And he goes, "Glenn, you gotta come over here. And so we went over, and it was a friend of ours, Bill, with us, and we looked, and it was just like, I can't believe it. I mean, had everything, like gold gloves, and I mean, it's silly. It was hilarious. It was pretty
flattering.
It was comical. We got pictures of him and everything.
Oh, you did?
Oh, Erie went up and said, "Oh man, are you Erie Vaughn? Can I have your autograph?" And I got, "Oh yeah."
But didn't he know it was Erie?
He didn't know. It was funny.
He was totally posing.
Yeah.
As a guy that's been around for a long time like yourself, what's more important to you, keeping an old fan or making a new fan?
Both.
Is there a successful way to do that?
Yeah. Just do what you always do.
Keeping it real?
Yeah. So if anyone doesn't like something you do, like next record, for whatever reason, you always have to stay true to yourself when you're doing, at least this is my viewpoint. If you're doing music, you're doing it not only to make your fans happy, but you have to make yourself as a songwriter, as a creative artist, happy. What I try to do is not lose sight of what I like about music and just go off the deep end.
Right.
So I mean, when I write songs, I'll take some of them, play them the next day, and if I still like them after that, I'll keep them. If I don't, I throw them away and then I look at them again. Yeah. So normally what happens is, like with the success of Mother, people say, "Oh, you guys sold out." The song is 7 years old. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden they don't like you, and that happens with a lot of bands. It's not you've changed. It's that because now you're more popular, you're not their little personal band anymore.
Right, of course.
And a lot of bands, you know, will move up to a bigger venue, and people don't want to go see them there. They want to see them in a club atmosphere, and that's really what it's about.
Right.
It's that they're not going to be able to see you in a club atmosphere. We still play lots of small theaters, so it's still pretty intimate.
Is it totally weird when you, I don't know, like when you walk into a store and you see like, you know, like a Misfit single for like $400? Like, how does
You know what I don't like? When I see kids come to the show with a bootleg that they paid $100 or $200 for, and they think it's the real thing.
Right.
And that's a shame, because you know it only costs somebody like $2 or $3 to press it.
Right.
So it's just a rip.
So is there any way? I mean, do you try?
We're working on getting this
situation.
You know, we've popped a few people, but it's just so hard.
I think he's going to be doing something with you.
We're going to do Alphabet of Murder Part 2, and he'll be doing some drawings for that. And again, I've told Rob, I love your stuff, so whatever you want to do, you just tell me and bring me the project, and we'll do it. Yeah.
So are you working with a lot of people that you like respect and sort of letting them do what they want to do, as opposed to the confines of like a normal company?
Yeah, there is no censorship in our company at all. If you want to draw someone getting ripped open, you can do it. If you want to swear in the comic, you can swear. Whatever you want, you're allowed to do.